had CPS court today.
TikTok, Mi'Aani's mama here. Today we had court for CPS, and let me tap in.
Bailiff, these are certain papers on behalf of Ms. Johnson for the judge.
December 4th, 2024, and I had court with the presiding judge of Meredith Ann Carr at the 315th District Court at the Juvenile Court in Harris County, okay?
Kamilah Johnson here about special appearance only. Hereby reserving all of my rights granted to me by God.
In here, they're cross-examining the caseworker, right? She says, "Oh, he's doing good. He's been here. He's having his doctor's appointments." You know, they asking the basic questions to make it look. You know, they asking. She's at the attorney on their side is asking all these questions, right?
Say your name for the record.
Moniquie Lewis.
And Miss Lewis, how long have you been working with the child Mi'Aani and the mother in this matter?
Since he came into care.
And is it correct that you are transitioning roles within the department?
Just correct.
Okay. Is this still currently your case at this time?
I've already transitioned.
Okay.
And so what happened was when I got a chance to cross-examine this woman, because on, let me back up a little bit. On November 19th, they emailed me evaluation that was signed off on by Moniquie Lewis and Shantae Walker, who was her supervisor, right? What ended up happening was in this evaluation, they still had Keisha Smith listed as my attorney. And they also, you know, they had a lot of, they saying that my son had unspecified systolic heart failure, cardiomyopathy, hypothyroidism, PDA, ASD. I mean, they got him saying all of it. They got all this stuff in this evaluation, right? So I asked her. They also have in this evaluation when he came into Texas CPS care, which was March 13th of 2024. Keep in mind, my son was taken from me on February 29th, 2024. So from 2/29/24 to 3/13/24, where was my son?
I'm sorry, what is the question?
From 2/29 to 3/13, where was Mi'Aani Jah-Sae Johnson? What is his whereabouts? My son was missing from 2/29 to 3/13, according to this document when you received him.
This is what I asked her, and this is what she said. I don't know.
Answer the question. What is your answer?
I'm not sure.
All right. Ask your next question. Okay, so you don't know where he was, okay?
So then she said, I asked her, I said, okay, so you guys are claiming that he has all of these here, that he's been diagnosed. Well, I said, who was the medical that came in and gave you this information? Who was the medical professional that came in and confirmed through medical reports, through real evaluations that said that these diagnoses was true?
Stylistic heart failure, patented ductus arteries, arterioseptal defect, dilated cardiomyopathy, and hypothyroidism. These are the diagnoses. What professional has come in here? What medical records? What proof? What evidence has this court provided to me to prove these things to be true? When are we going to get into the scope of proving it to be true? Because I have not had due process. Every time I come in this court, you guys are trampling over my God-given constitutional rights. And you're trying to tell me that I'm not in compliance with your codes when you don't follow your own codes, policies, procedures, or anything. Thank you, Ms. Johnson. The objection is sustained. Ms. Johnson, you can ask your next question. Okay.
Nobody got nothing to say. I said, so how are you charging me? How are you saying that you took my child for medical neglect when you don't even have the person who said that he was medical neglected? You don't have a professional. You don't have no medical records. And then I asked her, are you a medical professional? No, I'm not. So who the fuck are you to evaluate something? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So basically what I'm telling y'all is I've never had due process for either case. Listen.
So nobody knows where he was. So what
to me. I was incarcerated in the state of Minnesota. While I was incarcerated in the state of Minnesota, my son was missing from February 29th to March 13th, okay? They don't know where he was. So who knows what happened to my son, where he was, anything. And then they performed surgery on him to try to justify that something was wrong with him. But that's a large gap window for you not to know where a child was that you put in order to take, right?
Child goes missing and nobody knows where he went. Nobody knows nothing. And he comes popped up with surgery and nobody.
All right. So then they're saying, they said that I'm not in compliance with the care plan due to the fact that I will not give them my therapy notes. So she just want to confirm. I said, why are you so intrigued about I said, what is it that you looking for in my therapy notes? Well, we just want to see if you need more treatment. We just want to see if you need this and if you need that. And we just evaluate it. We want to get a professional's opinion on that. I said, okay, so you want a professional's opinion about my medical records, but you don't want a professional's opinion about the medical records of the child that you kidnapped, claiming he was under medical neglect. You don't want those records. You don't want to have no professional review those records, nor do you want to have a professional come in about these records, but you want my medical records?
We were looking for her to follow the recommendations that was required from the psychiatric. However, the recommendations were not followed, and we are not.
That's not true. Illegal injection? Yeah, I have these recommendations from what I got from mine. I'll let you present what you have. Yeah.
So then I asked her, I said, okay, so what's the deal with my son having various bruises and scars on his body? Oh, you know what they trumped that up to, y'all? This is the update of abuse. When I put in the hotline calls, having hotline calls about my son having scars, bruising, being poorly taken care of, hair matted, skin broken out. You know what they chumped that up to? The doctor said that's just eczema. I can't make this up. I can't make this up.
Where we received him from.
Okay, your next question. So you received him from Texas Children. So what medical professional within those medical records has walked into 315 court, Honorable Meredith Carr's courtroom, and verified these claims to be true? Medical neglect. Who's coming here to prove that?
Judge, I'm going to renew my objection. This is outside the scope of purview here. It is not a trial.
Objection is sustained. Ask your next question, Ms. Johnson. Okay. So we just want to jump around that. Okay, so my next question is, he was ordered to be taken by Texas DFPS. He was taken 229 to 313. My question is, who do I get those records from to tell me where my child went missing from 229 to 313?
Just on the strength of, but today they'll try to throw me under the bus. It's like there's no stone that's going to go unturned, because when they put my mom on the stand through the virtual, she was like, yeah, and as far as the eczema goes, I do see how he scratches on his skin and he gets those bruises, but he had a scar on him. And I was wondering if it was a birthmark because of it didn't go away, the one scar that he did have. So basically, y'all, my mom is colluding with these people, has been. I'm gonna put it all out there right here in this video because today is the day. She don't let me talk to my other boys who she don't have absolutely no custody of. When I do get to talk to them, she's right there monitoring calls, doing whatever she wants to. When I'm supposed to have virtual visits with Mi'Aani, she creates a hostile environment and attempts to argue with me, attempts to just create an uncomfortable atmosphere when I'm trying to communicate with my kids, all right? And I don't see no reason why not to put it out there when they always on the pulpit. This is your Christian, holy, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost. So right now, it's being let out that my mother is also colluding with Texas and Minnesota and the hospital, and everybody's not working with me, okay? Now, although I do not have any questions about her caretaking for my kids, for a fact, I know that she does not have my best interest in anything that she could do right when I feel like she will try to sabotage me, which is why, so they tried to bring up, saying that I missed visits. I missed the last 2 visits. The reason that I stopped calling in for the visits is because every time I'm calling, she's trying to with me. You know what I'm saying? She's trying.
She did provide, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention it, she did provide her proof of income, but we do need proof of residence. Proof of income and proof of residence.
She has records of income, so you need proof of residence.
Yes.
To answer your question.
They was being recorded. They threw my people out. They didn't try to threaten me and say, who was that? Asking me who it was and where I know and all of this old shit. Bitch, get out of here. You know, if any of this pops up on the internet, we'll have to revisit there because these are confidential. They went out looking for my people trying to get them to erase footage. It's a wrap. That's the update, y'all. That's what happened at court today. And I appreciate you guys for watching. Please like and share, follow. Do whatever it is that you do. That's what happened. And that's what's going on at this. Peace.